Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope all is well with you today. So this is for you if you are Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a general reading, so just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't. Simple. Also, it's a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, it's for you. So let's get started with our lovely Light Seer tarot cards, and we'll find our general theme, our general energy of the month. We're using 3 cards. See what's happening with you this month, Scorpio. Right, 2 of Pentacles has just thrown itself out of the pack there. Balance, about finding balance, about maybe juggling something, time, money. Let's have another one. We've got the Ace of Swords and we've got the 10 of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is beginning to see things in a different way, a little seedling of clarity or inspiration, or just a completely different way of looking at things. And then we've got the 10 of Swords, and that's about walking away from something. That can be enforced or it could be by choice, but whatever it is, it's positive. You know, it might be a little bit painful, it might be quite stressful, but in the end it's where you need to be going. So juggling new inspirations, new ideas, and walking away from a situation or a person or place. So let's have a little bit of a look at see what's been going on with you in your recent past, Scorpio. We'll have 3 cards and then we'll have 3 clarifiers, and then we'll do the same for our current energy and our future energy. You have to excuse me, I've got little Ruby yapping in the background again, because obviously I'm a terrible parent and I've left her alone for 20 minutes. Anybody with puppy training tips about separation anxiety is very much welcome. Okay, right, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 2 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So, both of these cards, they are looking over onto the horizon to see what's happening next for them. Let's have some clarifiers. We've got the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Devil card. Very interesting, because I just made a start on your reading before, and then Ruby started creating havoc, so I've stopped. But it had that 9 of Pentacles and the Devil card in the same placement. So, interesting. Right, so we have the 3 of Wands, and now he is looking towards the horizon. He is seeing where he wants to take himself next. Obviously, it's a wand, it's a fire sign, the element of fire, should I say. And so he's moving towards his joys, his passions, the things that make him happy, that bring him satisfaction, the thing that light his fire. So, you know, he's there, he's stood on the edge of that cliff, and he's sort of weighing up where he's going to take himself next, generally. We've got the King of Swords underneath that card, and he is, obviously, he's a king. He's very powerful, strong energy. He's the smartest king in the pack. He sees things as they really are. He sees the truth in the matter. He's also extremely knowledgeable, extremely smart. He makes wise choices. And so, you know, I think you have been coming from a really a place where you really want to make the right decision. You want to connect with all of that knowledge that you've got in that head of yours, and you really want to make a smart choice. So you're not rushing into things. You're just really weighing up the situation, what's open to you on the horizon, what potential is out there. And we've got this 2 of Wands in the next placement. 2 of Wands, he's realising he's got to make a choice, but you know, the world is his oyster. The world is in his hands. He can go and do wherever he wants. So his options are open very much. So I think you've obviously realised, you're realising that. And that is, you know, it's opening up a lot more for you. You've got the Hanged Man underneath there, and he's looking at things from a different perspective. So maybe you have sort of shifted the way that you're looking at the world and looking at your options, and you've seen it, you know, you're coming at it from a different direction, you're coming at it from a different perspective, and it's, you know, opening up this whole new exciting new world, this whole new exciting options for you, where you're in charge, you're in control of moving forwards. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, as I just said before. Nine of Pentacles, she has put a lot of time, effort and work into something and love, and she's received the fruits of her labour. We've also got this Devil card underneath, which is generally more of a negative, lower vibrational card, and that 9 is a very higher vibrational card. So, you know, you've put a lot of time and effort and work into something, and you're now receiving the fruits of your labour. But I feel like this Devil card is more of a self-sabotaging energy. Maybe you're not feeling like you're worth it. Maybe you're feeling like you're not good enough, like you don't know enough, like you've not got everything that you need to do the job in hand. But whatever it is, you've been letting this Devil energy hold you back from moving forwards to the place that you know, this place of confidence, this place of having all these options open to you. Excuse me. And now all of a sudden you've got, I think you've sort of got what you've got the possibility of going in this new direction because of all the hard work and effort you've put into it. And I think fear has sort of stopped you in its tracks and making you put negative emotions in front of your potential win. So, you know, put negative I can'ts, negative fearful, negative worry, you know, all those lower vibrational emotions, feelings that people have. I think it's kicked in with you, and maybe you're sort of in self-sabotaging mode when you should be flying. Don't forget we had that Two of Pentacles. It can be a card of balance. So, you know, maybe you're finding yourself a little bit out of balance, a little bit out of kilter, a little bit maybe feeling like you're out of your depth when you're not. You know, you have deserved this, you have put the time, effort and work into it, and you've got the possibility to fly wherever you want to, but you need to restore some balance inside of you and not let this negative side take over, and use it to your advantage to move forward. So hopefully that's something that you've moved through, and it's not something that you're going to carry into your current energy. So let's have a little look, Scorpio. Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really great if you could press the subscribe button. It'd be wonderful, so that you can keep up with what's going on with your readings. And help me to grow my channel, which I'd really love, so that'd be amazing. A thumbs up if you like the reading, if it resonates, that'd be awesome. And also a comment, so that I know, you know, whether what I'm doing is the right thing. If it, you know, it's hitting your spot, if it's making you happy, then I'd love to know, and I'll, you know, just inspires me to keep going. Because, you know, these readings, they do take a lot of time and energy and effort. So it'd be really great to know if you know, it's worth doing. So, right, current energy. We have the Seven of Swords. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got, as our clarifier, the Four of Wands. We have got the Seven of Cups and the Star. Okay. So, let's make a start with our guy here with his swords. He's way down under these swords. The swords that he's stolen, borrowed, nicked. And so this can be the card of lying, cheating, stealing. It can also be the card of having a plan of action, because, you know, he's not stolen those things and robbed that army encampment without a plan. So I think truthful, realistic plan of action for moving forward is actually where you're at the moment. I think you've realised, hopefully you've realised that that lower energy of the devil is not serving you. And so, you know, hopefully you're back on track, because these cards all look quite positive. So I'm hoping that you've given your head a little bit of a wobble and you are feeling in more of a positive, upbeat frame of mind at the moment. We've got that Ace of Swords at the top there as the, you know, she's in our placement, our general energy and our general theme for the month. And so she's starting to see things clearly, finding clarity. And hopefully you have started to do that and you started to see things as they really are. Because, as I say, we've got that Seven of Swords, and he's creating a plan of action to move forwards. And I think you're doing that. You're creating a plan of action to move forwards. We've got that the Four of Wands, to create something that's going to be strong and stable, laying a foundation for you for the future. Something that's going to be, you know, you're going to celebrate down the line, because it's going to be really amazing. So it could be that you're putting your time and energy in creating a relationship. You know, how you're going to move forward in a relationship. It could be that you are thinking about a new business, a new job. So you're creating a strategy for that, because that's what you've decided where you want to put your energy into. And so, you know, you want to create a strong foundation for the future for that. So at the moment, you've been through a bit of a planning phase, realising that for anything that's worth having, it's worth putting a good, strong foundation at its base, so that it's going to be strong and stable for you long term, well into the future. So next to that, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a great card, because again, that's about building something new. It's about the potential, having the potential and the possibility of creating something really fantastic, something tangible for yourself. So again, it could be a business, it could be a relationship, it could be a home, could be your health, it could be your finances. But it's something that you've got to put time, effort and love into in order to help it to grow, to nurture it, to water it, to love it, to bring it into life. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort. But because you've got this strategy, of building something up from the ground upwards with a really strong foundation, you're going to hopefully succeed. So with that card, with that Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, in each cup there's something different. So it's your hopes and dreams and your wishes. And the guy there is checking out all those cups, and he's trying to choose one. And I think, he's having trouble choosing one. So being as they are our hopes, dreams and wishes, connected with this Ace of Pentacles, maybe this something that you've been offered is something that you have been wanting to bring down into reality. It's one of your hopes or your dreams, and you've been wanting to bring this into reality rather than it be floating around in a cloud and being something lovely that you think about. It's something that you now have got the opportunity to bring down into reality. And it may well be that you're feeling a little bit fearful about which is the right thing to, which is the right dream to actually try and bring to life, because in all of those cups is something different. Some are good, some are bad, but do you know what? You just need to make a start. You've got this lovely Ace of Pentacle energy that you've got to build and nurture, bring something to life. So you've actually got to just make a start. You can tweak things, you can pivot, go in a different direction somewhere down the line, but first things first, you have got to just make a start, start throwing some energy into something and start growing and nurturing something into life, being creative, using all that creative energy of yours, and start to put the bones on build the foundation up from the ground. So you've got your foundation, now you need to actually build something on it. So we've got the Queen of Swords, and she is obviously the smartest queen in the pack. She sees things as they are. She's starting to see things as they really are, because we've got the clouds at the bottom here, and then the sky comes clear. So maybe she hasn't seen things in this real way, this clear way always, but now she's really starting to see things clearly. So maybe you started off this process not actually just having the little seedling of this Ace of Swords, finding some clarity, the potential of beginning to see things clear, and now you actually are seeing where you want to go, what direction you want to go. You're feeling your way through, and you're actually that's helping you to because you've started putting energy into things and started to move things forward, you're actually finding more and more clarity as the time goes on. Underneath that Queen, we've got the Star card. And the Star card can be the card of healing. It can be the card of getting what you want in life, of your dreams and your wishes coming into life. And hopefully that's what's happening, because you're starting to find the clarity that you need. Then things are starting to happen for you. Things are starting to go your way. And the Star can also be the card of hope. So it may well be that you've got that hope in you, that drive in you, that energy. The hope's giving you the energy to move forward. But it could well be that it is just really starting to go your way, because you're starting to see things as they really are, and because you put the time and effort into things, and you've created this strong foundation. So let's have a little look at our future energy. Sorry, I've lost the ability to talk. To string a sentence together. It's not good, is it? Right. Oops, one flown out already. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Fool. The Moon. And the Sun. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen in the pack, and she is amazing. She's Queen Manifester. She's amazing at manifesting the things that she wants, to bringing them towards her. And she does that because she's in a really high energy vibration. She's shining her light. She's keeping herself light and bright. She's keeping herself in alignment with the things that she wants to attract to herself. And she knows that, with energy, like attracts like. So if you're feeling upbeat, bright and shiny, then you'll attract more upbeat, bright and shiny towards you. So I think because she is feeling all these lovely positive vibrations and all this lovely light energy, she's feeling confident enough to set off on a new journey, set off in a new direction of some description. So obviously you've been putting all the foundation and started putting the energy into something that you've been working on, and it's sort of hopefully going your way in your current energy. And in this future energy, you've maybe got the funds, you've maybe got the inspiration to be in this really good place where you can just set yourself off on a new direction. You can take a leap of faith. So whatever you've had working on you there, you've been working on, you're able then to take this a whole step further. And she, as I said, she's a richest queen in the pack. So maybe it is that you've attracted the finances towards you that's going to help you move forward, and you're setting off on this new exciting journey. It could be a new relationship, it could be a new business. You've gathered the funds and the support that you need to launch a business. It could be that you've got a mortgage for a new house, but whatever it is, you've got what you need, abundance wise, or health wise, wealth wise, stuff wise, to really set off on this new adventure. And we've got this Ten of Swords. It's about leaving something behind. And I think I don't think it's really dramatic, because the Ten of Swords can sometimes be quite painful and quite dramatic. I actually just think you're leaving behind an old way, your old life really. Maybe it's you're moving into a whole new phase, and that involves leaving some stuff behind. And it might be a little bit painful, a little bit sad, but you're moving. She's walking into the golden light. She's moving towards the light. It's not a bad thing. But it's because you've got an abundance of something that's allowing you. Like I say, it could be health. You could be feeling a lot healthier and better in yourself, and then that's allowing you to set off on this whole new journey that you've been trying to put into place in your recent past and your current energy. So we've got the Queen of Cups here. She's our next card, and she's compassionate, she is loving, she's caring, she's also she's very stable on her inside world. She's managed to control her maybe her emotions that have maybe been up and down in the past, and it's been hard won, but she's got her trophy there, her cup. It looks almost like a trophy because she's won. She's beat all this instability on her inside world, and now she's feeling a lot steadier and calmer and in a better place. But also she is just extremely kind and caring and compassionate, and I think that's the energy that you're moving into, and whether that's kind energy, compassion and love for other people. I actually think it is more for yourself, because I think you've had an emotional journey over the last few weeks, and it's been quite up and down. And don't forget, there's been a lot happening on the outside world, out in the world, that can derail us and make us feel a little bit out of sorts and a little bit unsure about things. But this Queen of Cups has she's steadied her inside world, and she realises that as long as she can do that, she doesn't get dragged into her dramas and low vibrational energies that are going on the outside world. Because it's really important for us at the moment to not get dragged into all the fear-mongering or the negative rabbit holes that we come across on the internet that can draw us into this low vibrational energy and then drag us down. We need to keep ourselves light, we keep ourselves bright. We don't, we need to still listen to what's going on in the outside world, check out the news, read an article, but just not let it become all consuming. And I think she's really managed to control herself, her inner world, and she's keeping herself detached from that and just trying to shine her light out the best way that she can. Underneath the Queen of Cups, we've got the Moon, and the Moon can be the card of fear and not letting fear derail you, not letting fear take you off your path. And I think that's very much what this is, because obviously you set off on this new journey, you've got the abundance that you need to do that, and to not let fear and outside influences drag you down and to make you feel negative and in a place of more lower energies. And so hopefully in the future, that's the sort of stance you're going to take. You're going to be able to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, that don't bring you the light and the brightness that you need, and you're going to walk away into the light, keeping yourself shiny and bright. Because we've got this lovely Two of Cups, and we have got the Sun. So you are moving towards the Sun, the brightness, the lightness, the positive, the abundant, all the lovely things in life that the Sun brings. Life-giving, isn't it, the Sun? And above that, we've got this Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is about finding connections with people, deep connections and loving connections. And I think, so I've actually said this in the last reading that I did, it's very much about sharing your love, finding that connection with people, and just keeping it light and bright. Because I think we're going into a rough an interesting 12 months from here on in, 2025, 2026, if you're catching this at another date. And I think it's going to be really important to sort of find that connection with people and to nurture our connections and to really to find love and compassion and all those lovely light, bright, vibrational energies, rather than being dragged down into the muckiness of the darkness of the devil energy. But in your future energy, I think it's all going to be really great for you, Scorpio. I think you heading towards the sunshine. It could well be that you're finding yourself a new love. You're deepening the connection that you've got with somebody. Marriage, connection, commitment in the shape of, sort of how moving in together, whatever that is. But it involves leaving something behind, leaving something that's darker, that's more negative for you, and moving towards that light space, off on a new journey. Hopefully, you've built that foundation in your current energy, and it's going to be something that's strong and secure for you moving towards the future. So let's find 3 cards as a little bit of guidance, a little bit of leading light for you for the next few weeks. Oops. We've got the star card. So that's 2 stars. So it's about having hope. It's about getting the things in life that you are wishing for. When you wish upon a star, you can start bringing your dreams into reality. We spoke about bringing our dreams down into reality, into nurturing them and putting time and energy into them, and to then finding clarity and seeing the things that we actually want in life. So opening your heart and and being open to these good things happening to you, knowing that you're deserving, that you do deserve it, that you are worthy. Going back to this past energy where, you sort of maybe didn't feel worthy of what was happening and how things were going and the opportunities that were coming your way. You are worthy. You do deserve to wish upon a star and get your dreams come true. All right, let's have another one. We've got the 8 of Cups. And again, that's the card of walking away from the things that no longer serve you, moving towards better things, which, obviously we had that 10 of Swords card. So I think you just need to be open to knowing that there are better things for you out there, that better things that you do deserve, that you are worthy of. And it's okay to walk away from things, even if they feel, if they look perfectly okay on the outside. So people looking in, they might think, gosh, she's got it all. But if they don't feel in alignment with you, if you don't feel like they serve your purpose, you're more than entitled to step away and take that leap of faith and move forwards into a bit of a different direction. So don't be afraid to do that and to know you are worthy. Excuse me. Right, Scorpio, last card. And I think I need to go and get a drink. A bit of a tickle arrived in my throat. The 7 of Pentacles. And that is a card of, it has a few meanings, but in this case, I think it is about receiving what you deserve, the work that you put in, and getting a really good harvest from that, a really good crop, because he's looking at his plant and he's checking out what he's grown there. So I think, you put the time and effort and work into something, you're going to get the rewards. Again, it's very similar to the 9 of Pentacles. But, he's actively, he's shining his light, he's putting his energy into that plant. He's getting out of it what he's put into it. And I think that's great advice. It's the advice of life, isn't it? We only get out what we put in. And so, throw yourself into it wholeheartedly. Know that you are worthy. Know that you deserve it. Know that it's for you. And, good things come to those that put the work in and those that wait for the crop to grow. So I'd love to know again if it resonates with you. I'd love to have you part of my little community I'm trying to build here. So subscribe if you want to. In the meantime, have a really great week. Have a really great month. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you again very, very soon.